Hey guys, this is Eric Bridges from Gadgets for Guys, bringing you the unboxing and review of the Brera Orologi line of watches. They were nice enough to send us over a demo, so we want to put together a hands-on video so you can get a feel for just what this watch is, what it's comprised of as far as materials, as well as just the generic unboxing too, because we all love to see a new gadget and new product come through. So let's start by opening the box up. Maybe. So you can see the watch itself comes in a very nice casing. There's actually another box outside of this, but for this video, we wanted to show you kind of this. So it's a box within a box approach, which really lets you show that they take a lot of effort even in the packaging of the material, which seems kind of silly, but we're big believers that if somebody takes that much time to put into their packaging, they've probably put that much time into the product itself. So this is it. This is the Brera Orologi watch. You can see that it comes in a standard case with the pillow to make sure that you don't damage the watch whenever you're not holding it. It's also a pretty good case if you're needing to take it on a trip of any kind, because you need it something pretty solid. So if you're not wanting to take your entire watch case, if you are a watch collector or a watch guy, this case could be a good one to take with you. So this is the Brera Orologi, and you can see that this is the one that has the blue highlights to it. The dial itself is a double layered stainless steel with the handcrafted pattern on the actual face of itself. It's got the Swiss made movement or Swiss made Ronda movement to the watch. And the dial itself, so the actual dial here, is made of the sapphire crystal. The case size is roughly 43 millimeters. So not huge, but not too small to where it looks like a little kid's watch. We actually like kind of a smaller face to our watches anyways. Doesn't look like it's like taking over your arm, as some of the trends that we're hopefully seeing expire. The larger watch faces have been kind of the thing, and now we're seeing people dialing it down a little bit, especially so it works in both the business and casual setting. All right, guys, we have the Brera Orologi watch itself out of the case, and wanted to kind of give you more of a demonstration next to our hand so you could get a good feel for the sizing of that 43 millimeter case, as well as these 22 millimeter leather straps. Now, if you're not a fan of the leather straps, they do offer some different options that include both rubber and I believe stainless steel options as well. The clasp is pretty standard. We do like the little highlights though that they put with the Brera branding kind of all throughout the watch itself. The strap, it was actually really comfortable. It's been a while since we've worn one with a leather strap. Usually ours are stainless steel. And so to see that, it made us realize that it kind of put an emphasis on the watch face itself and less on the band. They did a good job too of carrying the blue and white stitching, and then just making sure that translated over to the watch itself. You can see as far as the blue highlights are on the dial and the watch face. As we kind of stated before, the movement on this is a Swiss made Ronda, and the dial is a double layered stainless steel with that handcrafted pattern on the middle. They also have here on the back of the watch, so like we said, kind of the standard clasp. Brera also did a good job of making sure of carrying that branding and that design throughout the entire watch itself. So you can see that even the back of the watch pops more than most watches do. The really impressive thing, guys, is that this has a $750 tag to it, which for most people is a fairly affordable watch for this kind of high quality material. Usually for something like this, you'd be looking anywhere up over $1,000. Well, it wouldn't be much of a watch review if we didn't actually show you what the watch looked like on the wrist. So we wanted to give you a good idea of that 43 millimeter case size on the actual watch itself, as well as kind of a close-up on that handcrafted pattern on the dial that we mentioned earlier. You can see that the watch itself has a good fit. The clasp is very easy to get done and undone. And then the thickness of the watch, you can kind of get an idea. The 10 millimeters, if you're not used to wearing more high-end watches, going from more of, I don't want to say cheaper, but more of a low-end type of watch to a higher end like a Brera, this could be a little bit of a shocker for you. So make sure you get a good feel for what a 10 millimeter size or height on the actual watch face itself will be and feel like. But we still absolutely love this watch. And in fact, that 43 millimeter case size, we can't get over how well it actually fit our hands and our wrists and didn't kind of overpower the actual arm itself. So really big fans of what this looked like on the actual wrist. All right, guys. Well, that concludes our unboxing and review of the actual Brera Orologi line of watches. You can see that it's a very solid product, and for under $1,000 price tag, which for most high-end watches is kind of a bargain and a steal, and really a tough pocket to find those kinds of good quality watches. Brera definitely delivers, from the box itself that it comes in all the way to the dial, the feel and weight of the watch, as well as the different parts that they've put together to design this watch. So Gadgets for Guys highly recommends the Brera Orologi line of watches. We highly recommend that you guys go to their website and check them out. And thanks again for watching.